What is up, FSB? It is me coming at you with series number 3. We are here with some heated head-to-head, a new series you've not seen unless you've watched my main channel. We're finally porting it over as the third of the main series on FSB. Talking of which, that means we are collabing with one of our two fellow creators. In this case, we're collabing with Brad. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing okay, mate. Probably better than you are as a Spurs supporter.
I mean, you technically follow Norwich. I'll take 1 goal compared to 7.
Yeah,
but
I don't support them though. I just live here.
You follow them. Yeah, true. It's more of a sort of allegiance, I guess.
Yeah.
But we have got ourselves a marquee player. There is a player that I'm known for that is a winger that's Italian in the Serie A. But we're not doing him. He's got a Europa Conference League card. We're doing it on Politano today, who looks like an interesting one. Got a couple of good stats. 4-star, 4-star, high, medium. What's your take on him?
I mean, I'm just kind of looking at him, the fact that he's left-footed on the right-hand side and he's got finesse shot. So in terms of what's good in this game at the moment, he fits it.
He fits it to a T. Decent enough shooting.
Yeah.
Passing's okay. Crossing's decent enough. Like, crossing's still good in this game. Can get away with a fair few players.
Yeah. I don't think strength or anything matters, but when you look at his agility, 92, balance 90, dribbling 88, yeah, he looks nimble.
He looks nimble. He looks like he can absolutely be a threat. But what we'll do is see who we'll be pairing him with.
Yes.
Via our players from a pack.
Yes.
I've got 1,200 FIFA points.
Have you?
I have. Yeah, I've decided to go. I want to open some of the 45k packs. Is what I'm thinking. I do have one pack here from the Politano SBC.
Wow, I did not realise Mega packs, prime golds, and rare players.
They got some decent. Yeah, they got decent packs in store. I've opened those 50k packs.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna say what I've got from that, but.
Oh, okay.
I have got some 45s.
Cards are close to his chest.
Cards, yeah, you know, certain gold cards are close to my chest. People know that. Let's open some of these though, see what we get, and see who's our second player. We do wait for that. Another board.
Isco.
This time it's Fernandinho. Yeah, I think we're sticking with Fernandinho.
Mine's not looking great unless I get something in this mega pack. It is Coutinho. Wow, mega pack with an 82 plus only has an 82 in it. Oh, I'll tell you what though, I'm using him. Upamecano.
Hey, a man I sold just today based off his recent performance.
Yeah, he's my player.
Shoo-in for Team of the Week. Shoo-in. Besides, we move on to the next part of this series. The third player, which we get via our special little wheel here. For those who do not know, every part of this wheel corresponds to a certain part of the nation, or formerly the nation sort of tab. Now it's a bit more convoluted. So no source corresponds to top 9. 1 and 2 represent A, B's 3, etc. S is 8 and 9, and 10 is T to Z, just for clarification. Brad, would you like to go first or second of the first FIFA 22 wheel spin that's technically going to go live?
I'll have my first, Nick, please.
You'll go first, okay. Good luck, my friend. You've got number 7. So number 7, I believe, gives you Peter R.
Okay.
So that gives you such lucrative nations as Poland, Republic of Ireland.
Yep. Portugal.
Portugal, no, that's the top 9.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
Top 9's off limits, otherwise that'd be too overpowered.
Yeah, Republic of Ireland.
And everyone would just pick the top 9 everywhere.
Russia.
But yeah, you got a couple options.
Yeah. Okay.
As for myself, I will be left with number 5. Number 5 would make that, I believe, H to L. So that gives me such great countries as Ferenc's homeland in Hungary, Ivory Coast, Japan. We got some choices in there. We'll be back to you once we've made our decisions, and then we'll also get into some formation guesses. So we've both decided on our third players. I have decided to go with Eric Bailly, and I believe, Brad, you've chosen to go with...
I big-brained it with Zielinski.
He's got the strong link out of the way. So, what we now move on to, as said previously, is our formation guesses. Would you like to try and take a stab at my formation first or second?
You have a guess at mine first.
I have a guess at yours. That is the one I've written down for you on here is 4-3-3, the 4th variation.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I have the 4-4-1-1-2.
Okay, bracket 2, yep. Makes sense. What
for you?
Do you think
I've written down?
I've got mine on screen.
4-4-2, bracket 2.
4-3-3 bracket third is what I'm using.
Okay.
I feel we did this in reverse, where we should have done it the other way around, but it's fine. Should have held the board up and then had the person say it, but it's all good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go away, build the teams. If you want to see what teams we build, we'll show them in a second. If not, look away. We'll tell you when to look back. So here are the completed teams. Take them in, because they're about to be removed, and we're about to get into the guessing. Okay, so we are back. We have traded teams, and we're about to get into the guessing. 2 things to quickly go over is we are going to have the 2 power-ups in play, being the freeze and the super hot. As I've just discussed with Brad, whoever says whichever one first, they will negate the other one being able to be used. So they can't be used on the goalkeeper, and whichever one's declared first, that one's valid. You can't freeze a super hot, you can't super hot freeze. But we're going to have 4 rounds of guessing each, and remember it is club, nation, league. Brad, do you want to go first or second on guessing?
You can go first, mate.
You want me to get the ball rolling?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm not sure where to go, because France is such an easy nation, and only one player needs a link technically here, from Politano, which is a striker or a right back. Zielinski's the interesting one. I'll start off with your cam.
Okay.
I will try and figure out if there's anyone Polish that's not him in the league first, before I do anything else. I'll ask, do you have a Atalanta / Bergamo Calcio, Italian Serie A player at cam?
You are cool.
Serie A, not Italian, not from Atalanta. Okay. So can any centre mid, any centre forward, any cam. Let's just put some candidates on the bench and we'll be back in a sec. We're gonna do a cut for this. Probably best for my health. I've got a lot of candidates on my bench and reserves.
Yeah.
It literally takes up the entirety of it.
Yeah.
So, which one do I want to shut down, as I don't really have many from that club. I'm trying to see if there's any one club ones. There is one man, but I don't think his thing's good enough. I don't think it's going to be Mkhitaryan, so get rid of him. Apart from that, the only one club mans were really low rated. I guess, in that mind, I think you'll use a cam or a centre forward. I don't see you using a centre mid there, and there's way too many of them. So I will ask, do you have Luis Alberto?
I do not have Luis Alberto.
Yeah, it'd have been nice if I got it. It was a shot in the dark. Shot in the dark in case of Immobile and linking off. But floor is yours, my friend. Where would you like to go?
I'd like to start off with your left back.
Freeze.
Okay.
I do not want you anywhere near that left back.
I was going to super hot it, but then I thought I was kind of already planning that I was just going to get it for info.
Yeah.
But I got a feeling that it's going to be one of these guys. So I'm going to put this guy in. Just because he's strong links to both, Mr. Tellez. And he would make the most sense to me, which then means that Bailly just needs one link. So I'm going to go for your right centre back.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask. Club to me doesn't matter in a way. However, you could get out through like now having any Premier League goalie that then links to a nation out of a league of someone else at right centre backs. I'm going to say for your right centre back, club, I'm going to go for Wolfsburg. Nation, I'm going to go for French, just to see if I am right. And cool, I'm going to find out if they're in the Premier League.
So you are cold.
Cold, okay, so we're not on the right track there with any of that. So you could be in La Liga and it could be Spanish, because that would also be easy. So let's pick Mario Hermoso.
He is not Mario Hermoso.
Okay.
Okay, ball is back in my court. I'll put. I don't know. I think that guy seems very you.
I'm interested to see who that is.
I don't know. It just seems you.
Okay.
Actually, I'll say it. I've put in centre forward Correa for Inter.
Oh, the Inter guy.
Yeah, the Inter one. It seems like a card you'd like. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'll go for your striker. This is just me fishing for information.
Okay.
So I shall just go on a standard run here and say, do you have a Napoli Italian Serie A player?
You are cold.
I'm cold. Okay, so the link is at right back. That is what we know from this. So let's see who links off of these many centre forwards, cams, and centre mids nation-wise.
Yeah.
And at the moment, a dominator is Italian.
Yeah.
No, it's not Italian. Is is Argentinian. From the ones that were there. So we've got the Bala and Correa, obviously, is two Argentines. We got a Serbian, a Chilean, Brazilian. So many nations. This will feel like robbery, but let's have a look at some Argentines. Argentines have good links elsewhere. Icardi, Correa, Aguero. And it peters off after that. I'm going to go on this tangent as much as I don't fully believe it's this. We've got to hedge our bets on something, right? I will say, do you have... do you have Correa? The athletic striker?
Yep.
You do?
Yep.
Well.
Haven't even taken into account that he might not need a link, but yeah, that's fine.
I mean, true, but I had to hedge a bet off something. It's a lot of punting on this, to be fair.
No one will see this in the squad build, but you'll be able to see it back. I was looking at perfect link from striker to left mid so that they didn't link at all. This is tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't find one that I liked.
I'll possibly include an edit. if I can find it.
Yeah. Okay.
If that feels bad then.
I'm going to go for your goalie. Just because I feel
okay.
like I kind of now know that they are Prem. So let's go for clubs that can link out on another nation. So I've looked at the Ivorians, there's two and they're under 70 rated. So I'm going to ask club because I want to see, I'm going to say Spurs because obviously they've got Galini, the Italian guy, which would obviously you could do. It seems a bit bait. Nation though, I'm going to ask Spanish and League, Premier League.
Okay, so you are cool on that front.
Okay, so it's Premier League, not Spanish, not Spurs. Let's say Jose Sarr.
Jose Sarr?
Yeah.
It is not Jose Sarr.
The only reason I've said that is because they've got that, like, Pepe's pretty good this year, and then they've got Manafa at right back who could link and stuff. But yeah, that's cool.
Oh yeah, they've got some good centre backs now as well. With even Verissimo and the likes.
Yeah.
They've got a special card.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels rude not to go left mid.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to freeze something when there's 2 players to choose from.
No, but you remember how the freeze works, right?
Yeah, it means you can't take them at all.
Exactly.
But it's only a 50-50. So in my head, I feel like you're wasting your thing on a 50-50, which is fine. I'm happy with that. I like the odds.
All right. Okay. Let's.
You are hot.
Well, we don't. Well, okay. That's okay. You saying that's just meant that I'm not gonna say it's Los Campos. Then okay. Cheers for the free info.
Well, I mean, I guess it would have been. Are they from Atletico? Are they Argentinian? And then it didn't really matter.
That would have been
league, so.
probably the line of play, but depending on if I'd see if there wasn't one, I was just going to go nation. To make it guarantee. I will ask this one last time. Are you sure you don't want to freeze and save your left mid entirely?
Positive.
Okay. Then I'll say, do you have a Sevilla French La Liga player?
Ah, okay. You're cool.
I'm cool. So, do you have Carrasco?
Yeah, I didn't really. I thought you were gonna. I see what you mean.
Yeah, that's why I was like, there's 3 players it could be. I was like, do you want to just straight up say...
I thought you were going to be left with 50-50 regardless. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's Carrasco.
I was like, just cut this off. Yeah. Floor's yours.
Okay. I'm going to go for your striker. And I'm going to super hot your striker.
Super hot? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
what specific question do you want to know about a striker?
The specific question I want to know is, do they strong link to Politano?
They don't.
They don't, okay.
So you are now allowed 2 more questions. Shoot from the hip.
So I'm going to take, I think, nation and league, just in case it's not where your links are. So nation, I'm going to ask if they are Colombian, and league, I'm going to ask if they're Serie A.
Well, this is going to take you off guard. You're cold.
Okay, yeah, so that's fine. It's dead link. Okay. So, the likelihood is that you've either gone for a Brazilian at this centre mid to then link up to someone. You've got Matteo Cunha or Coutinho. Now, would you have Correa in your head because you've got Matteo Cunha and you've gone Correa as well? And then on the left side you could have, well, for Fernandinho be on full chems, you could either have Carrasco, Lamar, Ocampos, or any Brazilian, or any... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to say him. Have you got Correa?
I do not have Correa.
Okay.
So, final round for myself.
Mm-hmm.
We have a freeze and we do have a super hot, both still in play on my side.
Yep.
You've
used your freeze. Yeah.
No, I mean you've
got
your
a freeze
and I've got my super hot
Mm-hmm.
for this. Yeah, so they're both relevant still now.
Yep.
Not on when it's my turn. They're both gone.
Yep.
But yeah, they're both still live here.
Yep.
So.
I feel like I should get a benefit if I don't use my freeze, but never mind.
Possibly that could be something we look into. No, that can be something legitimately we look into, like in the same vein as a safety and team takedown.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it is a risk not using it. It is better than a safety, arguably.
Yeah.
But I'll go left centre mid.
Okay.
Okay. Let me have a look. Left centre mid. They don't work, not unless No, they don't work, so it's not Taliso. Unless it's Bala instead of Correa. Do you have a Pamont Calcio? French La Liga player?
You're cold.
Non-French, non-La Liga. So it's a strong link to one of them. One of the either the Cam, which I assume is Correa if it's not, or it's an Argentine.
A few moments later. 2 hours later.
Okay, I've trapped myself in a well here.
1 eternity later.
Okay, I honestly am lost, so I have no clues. I'm just going to say someone.
Okay.
I'm going to say someone Right, let's beeline it into Milan, is what I think. Even though the known quantity is Napoli, I'll just go for the best one. Do you have Barella?
No.
I'm genuinely interested in what you've done there.
So, Carrasco.
Tell me afterwards.
Okay, yeah, we'll go for you.
We've got one more round, but tell me afterwards. But you've generally piqued an interest on what's happened there.
Okay. Right CDM.
Right CDM?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So, club, I'm going to ask if it's Inter Milan.
Mm-hmm.
Nation, I'm going to ask if it's Spanish. And league, I'm going to ask Syria.
You are cool.
Okay, so it takes away 2 of them. And takes away him as well. Which leaves me what I've got here, I believe, is a 1 in 5. Based on price alone, have you got Locatelli?
I do not. I went very tricky, I won't lie.
Okay.
I shall reveal the team. I've got 2 non-rares at my centre mid and striker slot, I won't lie.
Okay.
I've gone interesting. Because it was actually an Italian at striker.
Moise Keane?
An Italian from yesteryear, no. Mario Balotelli.
Oh, okay.
Strong linking to my channel goat. Those who remember the days of Chufters remember Yunus Belhanda.
Okay.
The Moroccan. They get a club link. So that's them 2 sorted, with one more link to Amrabat at right DM.
Okay.
Getting a Moroccan link across. My left wing was Inform Foden. I was expecting you to be shooting at that, to be honest. I fully expected some digging there. 1 in 3 on English Man City left mids.
It's pretty much because I put Tellez in.
Tellez was the right answer. I just wasn't letting that happen.
No, and because of that, like Fernandinho doesn't need any more links, so that's why I wouldn't have thought about Foden.
And my nation that I linked to the Serie A with was Danish.
Oh, okay.
So I've got Schmeichel in goal.
Yep.
Kjaer at right centre back, and Miles
Yep.
his new card that came out I think today.
Yeah, I did think about him.
He is in at the right back slot.
Okay.
Now what's this left centre mid situation?
So what I was saying before was the funny thing about you saying Correa is actually because my Dybala doesn't need a link to my striker.
Was Dybala?
Yeah, he doesn't need a link.
I was trying to pin, but as soon as I said it wasn't Pamont Calcio at left centre mid, I'm like,
yeah, because he gets a strong link from left centre mid from an icon.
Wait. Oh, an icon, yeah. Okay, didn't even cross my mind, icons.
Yeah, so that was how you were obviously confused. How do I get a Belgian, French, and Argentinian all on chem? It is with an icon. I've got Riquelme there.
Okay.
So yeah, so I had Carrasco, Correa, obviously Dybala, Zielinski, Politano down to Lazari. And then I want to try and confuse you a little bit at right centre back, because I thought if you did go there, you probably would look to most of the French ones in the Bundesliga, and there's no way that you're going to say this guy. You would always say either Lacroix or Niakate or someone else there. So I've gone for Nianzou, who is actually a perfect link to Upamecano.
Interesting.
That partly the reason I did that is because that then meant I could have any Bundesliga goalkeeper, so it left my options more open on the goalie. So I've got Inform Horn, and at left back, which
I like that card.
left back,
I like that card.
I would have freezed left back. I was planning to freeze left back is Alphonso Davies.
I'll be honest, that wasn't even where my mind was going. I was considering left back, but I was going to be going Ferland Mendy.
Well, that's the thing. I was trying to bait you in a little bit with it because I thought if I make him think I've got the strong link there, then he won't think I've got the strong or the hyperlink at right centre back either.
I would have defaulted Ferland Mendy before I went Alphonso Davies. In honesty,
yeah. My other consideration was Lamar on the left with Amavi. But I know I just said to you literally before we recorded this video that I've got an Amavi on the transfer list, so I didn't want to put him in there.
Yeah,
Correa
you did indeed.
is gone, and Carrasco is gone.
As is Carrasco. That's why I was going. You can use this. You can save it.
Yeah, for some reason in my head I just thought,
like,
you're going to have a 50-50.
It doesn't mean I can shoot.
But yeah.
It's not a 50-50. It just means move elsewhere. I was like, okay, we're back just before the game, and we have gone and grabbed our bronzes for you, Brad. We've got one iconic player and one not so iconic player.
54 years old.
54. And that's
What a
about
legend.
the amount of pace your left mid's got as well.
Yeah, it is. Yep. A nice Colombian. Oh, Junior.
We love it. Good old Colombians.
Yeah.
We love the Colombians here, or I specifically do. We will join you in a game, though, and see how this goes. Okay, so we are here and we are ready for the first heated head-to-head televised this year.
Indeed.
On FIFA 22.
Good luck, my man.
Good luck, Brad. Good luck. I slightly overestimated how far out your goalkeeper was.
Yeah.
Go on, Foden.
Always scoring.
Foden 1-0. Balotelli loves the link-up play at the moment.
Foden's very good.
Very central to my plans. Foden is very good, but honestly, I think Balotelli's is actually doing a real good job. I am taking this off a recommendation from one of my viewers early game, which is Roman. Roman did say that Balotelli was a really good card. At the moment, it's paying off. At the moment, that advice, Balotelli's doing bits. Balotelli's doing very well.
Nice hunter on him as well.
There is a hunter on him, yeah. I bought him that way. Because I think he's 500 anyway. Good finish from Dybala. He doesn't need a hunter, he's got a hawk loaded. I mean, fortune comes into it, but it is what it is. You got to take the goals when they fall your way. If you don't, then you have what Man United had today. They had a couple of chances and then they lost 5-0.
Yeah, true.
And a red card. Good finish. Is that Raquelme?
Yeah.
82 shooting, yeah. Makes a lot of sense. 2-2. Interesting game. Half time already? It doesn't feel like
no,
it's
that
been
seemed quick.
That seemed real quick. Okay. Half time 2-2. Both of us have 1.2, 1.3 XG. It is a very back and forth game. I will say that.
Yeah.
It is close. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this one turns out. Balotelli's been doing well. Schmeichel, less so much.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just,
The channel goat.
that was too much.
The channel goat pitching him.
So slow and sluggish on turning.
He also has a hunter, by the way. I've had him as a hunter for a long time. I had to, but in those on those Turkish league days, he had to have it.
It's just terrible.
Fernandinho picks it up.
That's terrible.
Amrabat runs with it. Send Foden. Cross. Balotelli gets himself another. We like that. Surprisingly well worked. Almost bodied by the Alphonso Davies. Although he's tried to fight back there. He nearly prevented it. Besides, I know this isn't over. If I know me and you in games, we do love a last minute goal.
Love an injured Kiera still bossing Raquelme.
Well, Kelly's not got the most pace either, it's fine. Upamecano though brings it back. 10 minutes to go. It's going to be nervy. Although not with this much lag happening. Could not allow it. Not after the last one. If in doubt, get rid. 4-3's the result.
It is.
Interesting gameplay. There was a bit of a back and forth. Fernandinho did flipping well.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
That card, no shadow on him either. I believe just a base Fernandinho has absolutely done a treat there.
I noticed that even like his positioning just generally was really good.
He was insane. Like, it was a ridiculous card. Not one I'd think of using normally, especially in centre back last year, but really good card.
Yeah.
Surprisingly so. But we do have ourselves one discard. We will join you for that in a second. Brad, get your team ready.
Yep.
Okay, we are all jumbled up. One guess at the 4-4-1-1 second. Now, the thing with me and you always, Brad, there is always this one thing that we always do, and it's either too bait or it's not bait enough. And that's just a really central position. I'm not going to fall for it, so I might give you a smile, but that is a very us thing of central positions. So I will go for one of the centre mids instead of the cam.
Okay.
It's just which. I'm going to go with the channel goaters. Left centre mid.
That's Politano. Once again, you will discard a SBC or objective card that I cannot get back. That is the other thing that is in keeping with us.
Yikes. Yeah, that is keeping very much a tradition.
Yeah.
That is... Who was the cam for
Miura.
reference? Yeah.
Yep.
I knew I couldn't do it. I knew I couldn't do it. Well, we will find an appropriate SBC for that Politano. Or obviously a giveaway, depending on your feelings.
No, I'm putting him in an SBC.
Put him in SBC? Okay, we'll find an appropriate SBC and we'll be back with you in a second. Okay, so Brad, I believe you found a relevant SBC.
Yeah.
Today's high tension one.
High tension for a gold
fitting.
players pack. Yeah.
Fitting name. Obviously, we will be opening the pack on screen.
Yeah, he's gone.
Enough said.
He's gone. See ya. Nice to use you, even though you didn't even get used because you were just in the wrong position all the time anyway.
Yeah, he did like being offside.
He did. I believe I will be able to open this. It says I've got items to deal with, but that's because I've got a duplicate Upamecano. He can go in the bin. Right. Gold players pack. Here we go. Can we redeem it? It's Pepe. Pepe from Arsenal.
Oh, it wasn't even the one I was thinking of.
I was half expecting to get a Politano, not gonna lie.
That would be cruel. That would be very cruel.
It would.
But that will be all for this week's Heated Head-to-Head. Obviously, we do look forward to more episodes of this, Foot Eliminator and Budget Builder Face-Off, coming at you every Thursday on the FSB Creators. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Bye-bye.